Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. Today is Tuesday.
Ta-da! Oh, see, every time.
I just say
Today is Ta-da! Tuesday.
that.
Brought to you by Gun 11. It wants you to know it's no longer for tacos.
He still comments on the YouTube all the time.
He's
Today is
trying
Taco Tuesday.
he's trying to fix a problem that doesn't exist.
I
Today
think
is
it's
Ta-da Tuesday. It can't be Taco Tuesday because that's actually owned by somebody else. But we own Taco Thursday and Burrito Wednesday. And we own Ta-da Tuesday. So
Uh-huh. All this week we're talking about Thanksgiving manners. Some really good tips for your next gathering, because Thanksgiving's coming up right around the corner. So today's topic is don't be shy.
yeah, that's something I've never heard of before.
I don't know. I think I have to take issues with this.
That's something that never happened. By the way, that's something that never happens in an Italian household. Okay.
What? Don't be shy?
Yeah, that never happens. I've watched Caroline go, "Oh, really? You brought that? That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much." And she'll walk straight into the kitchen, open it up, take a spoon, and go. And I already know what's going to happen. She's going to go, turn the sink on, and go, put that in the back of the fridge. Had they snuck into her house in the middle of the night and took it out of her refrigerator, her own refrigerator, and she made it, you know what would happen if you handed it to her? She'd go, put that in the back of the fridge. You're like, you made that. You did that last night. I stole it out of your fridge. She ain't shy. You girls aren't shy. You're exercising control. When the people walk into your house, you're like, yeah, okay.
You.
Whatever you brought better come in a box and be something that's okay. Like that cake,
Yeah.
That Italian cake. She loves that. What's that one? What's that cake called?
Oh, gosh.
Can't remember what the heck that thing's called. Pastone or whatever the heck it is. Some other cake. That's fine. Oh, that'll be so nice. We'll have that with coffee later. She doesn't have to worry because you didn't make it. But that brand is okay. She's cool with that as a cake for coffee later. That was fine. How sweet of you. How sweet of you. Boy, that better not show up in a bunt pan, though. Because she'll be like, put that in the back of the fridge. Matter of fact, dump it on a plate or a bowl, wash out the pan, and take her back the pan now. She leaves with that pan. Yeah, I know you girls. You Italian girls are terrible.
Well, yeah, it will accidentally on purpose forget to put that out there as part of the dinner.
So true. Oh my God, baby, did I forget that? Does anybody want Christine's? What was that again, honey? Sweet potatoes. Anybody want her marshmallow sweet potato thing? Anybody? Baby, I don't think anybody wants it. Why don't I just wrap this up and you can take this home for the kids later? How's that? Okay. Thank you for bringing that. I guess I don't think anybody liked it. Yeah, it wasn't on the table. Yeah, I don't think anybody liked it.
No, I don't get that snarky. I would say, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to put that out there. And, we had all this other food going on. And I think people are just too full because I haven't seen anybody, gravitate towards taking some of that fabulous dish that you made. Yeah. Would you like to take it home?
Me in the back, I go, she's Italian. She's lying through her teeth, man. She's lying. She's lying. When you walked in the door and you handed that to her, yeah. She already decided where she was putting it in the fridge while she waited not to put it out.
It's kind of funny. I don't think I've ever done that for my girls' dinner party. Our girls' annual dinner party. I don't think I've ever done that. Well, like, oh, thanks for bringing that, but we're so full. I don't think anybody has room for that.
Yeah.
I haven't done that.
Listen to how natural you just sounded while you were lying through your teeth.
Practice. Lots of practice.
I'm so sorry. I mean, I've heard the snotty part too. Where Caroline goes, "Oh yeah, no."
Yep.
She literally goes, "No." You go, "Well, I'll just put it up." No, put it in the car. And it'll be something like, "I made some barbecue." What? Like the insult dishes. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's what I don't know any way to call it, but there's like insult dishes.
It's true. It's like the insult dish. You can't, yeah.
you go to an Italian woman's home, all right? You're going to bring something, whatever. Don't bring barbecued chicken. Whatever you do not bring any chicken dish. Don't bring any barbecued chicken. And if you want to literally leave as soon as you knock on the door, bring fish.
Oh, yeah.
Bring fish. You're leaving now.
Oh, that is the red zone. Definitely will not be shy on.
There'll be no shy. She'll be
no
like,
shyness.
"It was so great seeing you and the kids and all that." I thought in about 9 seconds, I'm going to say things I'm going to regret for the rest of my life.
If you don't want to sleep with the fishes, I suggest you take your fish and leave.
But it's Thanksgiving. Goodbye. John will help carry it out to the car for you. Now.
And on that note, we have to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. All this week, we're talking about Thanksgiving manners, tips for your Thanksgiving.
Today,
well, I don't know about that.
And our last tip was don't bring fish to an Italian woman's house.
Yes.
Unless you want to die.
You're always safe bringing wine.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But you also remember, like Caroline told me, don't buy $50 bottles of wine because you'll get smacked because you wasted money. But don't buy $3 bottles of wine because you'll get smacked because you wasted money. Buy a $10 bottle of wine.
Yep.
And don't ever offer to open it.
No.
See, I was trained. I was trained. Hand her the bottle and they'll go, "You want me to open that?" "No, I don't want you to open it. If I wanted you to open it, don't ever give her an opening. Don't ever give her an opening."
So here's the other thing that I thought was kind of funny when they talked about don't be shy. They were saying if you're meeting someone and you discover that you strongly disagree with their issues, such as politics, religion, or any other subject, don't get yourself dragged into a debate. I find this funny because I don't care. If you're with family or friends on Thanksgiving dinner and one of those topics comes up, whether it be politics, religion, whatever, there's always somebody that's going to start a debate.
See, now I love the wooden
spoon. Before you know it, people are fighting.
I always loved Caroline's wooden spoon. That was great. Because she'd walk right over. She'd walk right over to the little cup thing, and she'd pick up a wooden spoon, and she'd walk over to the person very casually, and then she'd smack him in the head with it and go, "That's what's going to happen anyways." We're done talking about that. You go, bam! You go, "Why'd you do that?" "Because that's what was going to happen anyways. So now we're done." Nobody wants to hear you talk about that. Talk about something else or leave.
But I can remember in years past some of the Thanksgivings that I went to with friends and getting into conversations like that. And it's like, oh my gosh. By the time everything was all said and done, I swear that they were going to physically go after each other to beat the crap out of each other. The cops were going to get called. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
And it's always like that. It's like, "Oh, look.
Yeah.
Vinny's here. Oh, great. And Vinny's like walking around going, so look at you. Wow. Hey, wow, look at that. Man, you grew up, huh? Huh? You grew up. They're like, get him out of here right now. Get him out of here. Don't talk to your cousin like that. You're like, well, I didn't say nothing. It's like, oh, my word. It's like every time something goes wrong. Someone walks in and I'll be like, so how you doing? I don't know. You seen the price of gas? Yeah, that stupid idiot. Oh, what's his problem? What does he think he could do? And you're like, oh God.
Yeah.
Man.
There's times not to be shy, but then there's times to be shy or to bite your tongue or just excuse yourself altogether and walk away from the moment. But yeah, I remember one year, I think it was a bunch of us friends where I think it was years ago when I lived down in Minneapolis, and we invited a bunch of friends over for Thanksgiving. And I don't remember what the hot topic was at that time, but I'll tell you what, it went from 0 to 60 really quick. And I was just like, what the heck just happened here? 1 minute, everybody's like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for this beautiful meal. Blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, it just took a turn for the worst. And I remember the two guys in particular that were fighting with one another. One guy, his name was Scott, and I forget who the other guy was. But, I mean, they were to the point where they were going to physically starting to throw punches at each other. That's when I was just like, okay, that's it. I've had enough. And they're like, what? And I'm like, you all need to leave now. My ex is like,
it's that domineering thing where they're like, well, I'm thankful for blah, 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 blah. And if you don't agree with that, you're stupid. It's like,
yeah, and I'm sure it probably went something along that very same line.
And then someone will go, what do you mean with stupid? I don't agree with that. Well, then you're stupid then. Really? Because if you agree with that, you're stupid. They go, really? Well, you're an idiot. They go, well, you're an idiot.
Yep. And then
next thing you know, people start standing up. They're like, yeah, I'll tell you what, idiot. You want to be stupid. Come on out. You're like, whoa, my house. My house. So I'm going to recommend.
That was like the one and only time I kicked people out of my house.
On Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Although I can't say that in an Italian household because that happens all the
time. I was just like, no. Well, we were living in an apartment at the time too. And you know how thin the walls are to begin with in apartments, and people can hear everything. And all I needed was for somebody to think there's a domestic happening. And the next thing I hear is,
cops.
Police.
Got his napkin around his collar. You're like, you still got your napkin. Yeah, see, I was eating, You should have pulled a Nona, went over and got a spoon and hit one of them in the face. Bam! Literally right in the teeth. Bam!
Oh no, I just went and got their jackets and gave everybody their coats and jackets and said, you need to leave now.
Yeah, out.
So there's times to be shy and there's times not to be shy. It just depends upon the situation when it's Thanksgiving.
And a tip for everybody, if you brought something good and you get thrown out, don't ask for it. Because generally you're either going to A, wear it, B, be cleaning it up outside by your car, or C, it may be in your pants. And if it's hot, C's really bad.
That is so true.
Saw that happen at Caroline's once. Someone, well, I'll just take that. Oh, not a problem. Right out, and then right out, launched into the driveway. There it went. I took it out to the car for you. What? I took it to the car for you. And as soon as they got out the door, they're like, oh my unit. Bye. Door closes.
New definition of curbside pickup.
Yeah. Because, Italian chicks are so polite.
And on that note, we need to leave. Come back tomorrow.